Let's go ahead and calculate payment information for our first payment period. We'll make this period 1, and we'll start our loan on January 1st, 2020. We can format our month to look however we like by coming up to number, and then we have these different date formats that we can use. And if we don't see the date format that we would like, come all the way down to the bottom, more number formats. And so you have all these options. Click on date, and then let's go find one that we'll want to match what we typed in, which would be right there. Beginning balance. We will make that equal to the amount that we borrowed. Our payment amount. We will always want this column E to be this location here. So I'll go ahead and click on it. And then you'll recall from previous videos with our auto payment workbook, we want those dollar signs in here to make sure that this is an absolute reference. A shortcut to doing that is the function 4 key, F4, located at the top of your keyboard. And we can push that and it'll automatically make that an absolute cell reference. And then we can click enter for that. Interest amount. Now once again, we're calculating for just one period here, 1 month. So this 4% that we're going to multiply times our beginning balance, we do need to modify that because once again that is an annual interest rate. So we need to have that calculated as a monthly rate. So we'll deal with that right here within cell F10. Equal sign, beginning balance, and we need to multiply that times the interest rate. But because we need that interest rate for just 1 month, what we will need to do is put in a parentheses and then click on this 4%. And we need to make that an absolute reference divided by 12. And that will do the calculation of taking that 4% yearly rate or annual rate and convert it to a monthly rate, so then we can multiply it times our beginning balance for the start of our loan. And there's the interest amount we need to pay. Notice the format is requiring some change. There we are. $1,666.67. The principal amount is going to be the amount of our payment minus the amount we paid in interest. So once again, this principal payment, this is the amount that's actually going towards paying off the amount that we borrowed, this $500,000 in this example. And then the ending balance will simply be what we started with and then the amount that we paid on the loan. And do recall this interest amount is just an expense. This is what you have to pay for borrowing this money. This is the price of borrowing this much money for 1 month. Yes, I hear you saying that sounds expensive. That is expensive. And now, after 1 month, this is how much is still owed on that $500,000. Let's check and see if it calculates correctly. Let's make it a $250,000 loan. All the numbers adjust, and the calculations are correct. So do that, change that to 250, and make sure that your numbers look like mine. Have me come by and look at it, and that will conclude Home Loan Workbook Video 3.